Hi guys, so welcome back to another video. We are getting ready for work. Today's video won't be more like a tutorial, but I'll show you what I'm using. But we're just going to talk today because over the weekend I watched the new Tyler Perry and Taraji movie Straw on Netflix. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I would say that I'm not a huge fan of Tyler Perry Productions, but I always give it a chance. Like I always say, well, maybe this one will be different. Maybe something will stand out on this movie or this show. Let me give it a chance. And every time I walk away feeling the same. Walk away feeling the same. So I saw some reviews on it and I like to read the comments, and some of the comments were saying that Tyler Perry has a certain audience that he caters to. He knows who his audience is. So therefore the people who enjoy his movies, they really enjoy it because this is the group of people that he made the movie for. Like his movies are not for everyone. And in this movie, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, then go ahead and click off this video. If you don't want to know about it or anything, go ahead and click off this video. So this single mother raising a child on her own. Bills are behind. Daughter needs school money. Car is not the best. Rent is past due. We've heard this story before, right? This story has been told before by Tyler Perry, right? And that's kind of probably how I feel like when I look at a Tyler Perry production. Like I have heard this story before. Young, single mom, black woman, struggling. Everybody's mad at her. She's quiet and timid and doesn't bother anybody, but the people surrounding her are just the meanest people on earth for no reason. And that's one of the problem I have with his characters. Like his characters don't have a happy medium. Like when they are mean, it's like their evilness is from the depths of HELL. Like these people are so evil for like somebody can be picking out a banana in the store and it's you picking up that banana. Why are you eating that banana? Yeah, like the most evil people in the world. So that number one is one of my reasons. So anyway, just a woman, day-to-day, everyday struggle, have a little job can't do right on the job, trying to make sure her daughter has everything she needs, and heard the story before. You know, you always try to have, I always want to maybe pick out what I thought was good in the movie. Anyway, so for one, I kind of felt like the it was overacting. It was okay, good for the movie. I appreciate that Sinbad was able to get a role, being that all his health complications that he had within over the past couple of years, like Tyler Perry gave him an opportunity to have some work to do because you know that's what he does. Sinbad does like he acts and he's a comedian, and I'm glad that Tyler Perry gave him an opportunity to get back out there. The good thing I can say about Tyler Perry is he does give people who have been overlooked, people who have been in this business for a very long time, who may have stumbled upon bad times or went through a little, you know, hiccups here and there. He does bring them back to life and give them opportunities. So I can respect him for that. So, a young single mom trying to make ends meet. It was just big misunderstandings all day. All day. Big misunderstandings all day. Taraji, I feel like she did put her all into this movie. But I was looking at something. In another comment, I saw someone said they feel like because of the roles that Taraji picks when she's picking the young black single struggling mom, and Taraji has always been very open about her mental health. They feel like that plays a lot with some of her mental health because of the roles that she keeps uh playing, right? And I said, you know what? That kind of does make a little sense because, like, if you're trying to avoid something or trying to heal from something, but then you keep reverting back to doing the same thing that you're constantly thinking of or the battle that you constantly have, that can kind of put you in a hole. So I'm like, ugh. So I did watch I'm just trying my best not to give the whole movie away. I did watch the movie all the way through, and it was on parts of the movie where I felt like, okay, you feel a little something. And that's what you always hope for when you watching movies. You want the audience to walk away with some type of feeling. And I guess my problem with that is nobody always wants to feel down, out, burdened, troubled. Like it's always a problem. Like sometimes you want to walk away feeling happy and laughing and funny and just want to have joy. Like you don't always want to feel the burdens of this world or feel like dog. And I will say that it made you realize that you should be doing this anyway, but you should always show empathy toward others throughout your day because you never know what someone is going through. So even like if you're in a grocery store, if you're at the gas station, like try to be kind to others and not so much just caught up in your own world because this young lady was going through a lot. And it seems like every person that she ran into that day was just like horrible. They were like horrible people. So yeah, just show compassion. But anyway, I just don't want to every time when I look at a Tyler Perry movie to walk away feeling sad. And his movies are just sad because you gotta have a heart to feel for others and others' pain and what people may be going through. And true, people go through a lot. That's life. That's life. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're a billionaire. I don't care if you have $1 in the bank. You're going to go through stuff throughout your life because that's just life. But I have to keep reminding myself that Tyler Perry has an audience. He caters to this audience. But then sometimes I wonder, like, when does this audience say enough is enough? Enough is enough. I'm tired of this. I want more with my life. I am more with my life. This is no longer my life. Yeah, I went through this part or this journey in my life where I was in these situations, but now I'm not. So it's kind of like the thing with I just said about Taraji. Now I don't want to look at this no more because I'm over this. I'm over this. And at what stage does Tyler Perry get to be over this? And I applaud him for being the director, the writer, the producer of all of his shows. Like, not a lot of people are doing that. I applaud him for being able to do that. But now I think he needs help. He needs help in the writing and production of his movies. You know what I mean? Like, he needs help. You have people who are great at this. those people need opportunities. And it's okay, I guess. He wants to keep everything in house, and maybe this is just like a business move for him. And this is how he said that if he ever was to get to this stage in his career, that he would always own, direct, produce, and write everything. But I think he needs help because the storylines are they've they've been redundant for a while. They haven't just become redundant. The storylines have been redundant for quite some time. So I asked my friend, had she seen it? And she was like, no, I haven't watched it yet, but I'll watch it eventually. I just didn't feel like being emotional this weekend. And I totally understood her, like totally understood her. I'm like, at some point, you just don't want to be emotional. Like, you always, you, as human, well, for me, you always want to see the underdog win. You always want to see the person who went through a whole lot in their life or just was struggling. You always want to see them win in the end. And I guess that's who he kind of caters to, the underdog. And just I don't even know if his movies now are supposed to be motivation. Are they motivation movies to make people get up and want to do more, or are they bringing awareness? Because this young lady struggled with mental health issues. Okay, at the end you found out that her mental health was not in a great place, so she struggled with mental health issues. And true, these are things that it doesn't matter what your race is. Everybody goes through it. You can be black, white, purple, green, brown, blue. Like, we all suffer from mental health issues. But Tyler, he loves to shine that bright light on the black community. And I guess that's why I was telling my friend also, I was telling her, like, I guess that's why I enjoy like coming home from work and watching the Cosby Show, or maybe watching A Different World, because those are feel good shows. It's not about like the bills is doing. My kids are getting arrested. They're going to jail. They're out selling drugs, or my daughter is pregnant and da 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 da. It wasn't about that. It was like feel good family shows. And I so, so, so much respect Mr. Cosby for bringing that light, shining it. You had professional doctor and a lawyer who was still down to earth and knew about giving back to the community, going to the community center and donating their time and knowledge with, people, less fortunate people. Like, oh, I love it. Probably because it just makes you feel good and homely in the inside. For me, it does when watching shows like that. And Tyler Perry shows do not give me a good feeling. I don't know anyone who voluntarily says, I want to watch this show because I want to feel sad today. And I would say people that are struggling with like depression or mental their mental at the moment is not in the best place, like Tyler Perry movies would not be something that you need to watch. Nothing you need to watch in that moment, because that is just going to trigger some emotions that you are battling with at the moment. Yes, at the moment. So Tiana Taylor was in there. One person that I could say that did an excellent job, that I had no idea could have such a range, was Sherry Shepherd. She played the bank manager. I feel like her emotions were raw and deep, and you could, like, she was relatable. She was relatable. She was relatable. So I applaud her. Yeah, I applaud her. Her acting was really good. Took me by surprise, shock, or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. And I'm quite sure Tyler Perry has done interviews and said who he makes his movies for. I know that his movies are not for everybody. And sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. You know, some people are always saying, oh, Tyler Perry, oh, my brush is shedding. Get another brush. Saying Tyler Perry movies are so great, Tyler Perry, but you know, you have to critique it. You have to critique it. All things are not going to be good. All things are not going to be bad. But you have to give people an honest review. An honest review. Hey, I didn't really, and then I had to realize that maybe his movies are just not for me. If somebody out there his movies are for who enjoy, I don't think I enjoy being sad. I don't enjoy drama. I don't enjoy seeing people struggle. I don't enjoy seeing a man abuse a woman verbally, physically. I don't enjoy that. So when you kind of don't enjoy something like that, it makes you not want to see it. If that makes sense. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to be a part of it. You don't want to see it, look at it, nothing, because that's not something you enjoy watching. It kind of brings you back to that show, what is that, Baddies, where they're like constantly fighting and bickering and pulling out hair and just doing the most on national TV. Like, I be seeing some girls, like, they are into it. They're like, oh, she should have did this, or she should have did that. Oh, she was fighting and she was beating her down. And I'm like, how do you get joy out of seeing two beautiful women fight each other over who used the hairspray? And it's a thing. It's almost like, I feel like it's almost like WWE, because they set up to fight. They're like, meet me in the kitchen and we'll fight. So it reminds me of like the wrestling, the national wrestling, WWE. Like, y'all really like put on and be prepared to fight. So I don't know. But yeah, so I'm trying, yeah, like I said, I'm trying not to give away too much of the movie. If you were interested in watching it, drop down and let me know if you plan on watching it. What are your thoughts on Tyler Perry's production? Like I said, I always try to give it a chance. One of the ones that I really just could not give a chance was like Beauty in Black. I watched maybe like the first episode and then part of the second, where the people were so mean and so evil. Like, the evilness was on 10 that I didn't even want to consume it. And I guess, you know, you have to be careful on what you consume, because your mind and your heart is like a vessel to your body. So you have to be really mindful of what you consume. And some things are maybe, like they say, for entertainment, but that's not the kind of entertainment I want. So yeah, so that might be it. You might need to know what entertains you, and that does not entertain me at all. Yeah, so I don't know. Y'all have to drop down and let me know your thoughts and where you stand on that, because I'm like, girl, I've seen this story. I've seen this story before. I don't want to see this story no more. Show me something different, because I am over it. Okay? I am over it. Seen it, heard it, saw it before. Medea's I Could Do Bad by Myself. What's another one? The family reunion. Like, for colored girls. his characters are, they're either abundantly rich or they're greatly poor. No medium person in there at all. It's either to the extreme, it's to the extreme in either case. They're like really, really rich or devastatingly poor. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I swear I try to give everything a shot. I try. I'm going to be like 70 years old, still streaming The Cosby Show, A Different World, Family Matters, Martin, and Living Single. Like, I'm still just going to be fine with watching those type of shows, okay? Watching those type of shows. You don't walk away feeling like, oh, why didn't anybody help her? Like, and I guess that may be a good thing. Maybe you were able to reach the audience you were looking to reach, because if somebody walks away feeling some type of way, then I guess the objective was made, right? I don't know, y'all. Y'all have to tell me, because I'm lost. Very lost. Almost picked up some glitter. Today not a glitter day. We're gonna keep it simple today. And let me put on some lashes and I'll be back. Alright guys, we have made it back to the end of our just chit chat and talk. As always, drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on Tyler Perry, his production, the movie, any movies. That's just how I feel about it. And it's okay to not 100% like enjoy everything by someone. You have to be honest on how certain things make you feel, react, And Tyler Perry movies as of right now are just not happy places for me. So I don't want to consume them. And I'm out of here. If you enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel out a whole lot. And I'm out of here. Peace out. Bye, y'all.